Gator, man, out here chilling, cooling in my city, man. And I just felt like I need to open my eyes, open y'all eyes to who I am, what I'm doing, and what I'm finna be doing, man. Real positive type nigga, man. With the guns of grind, bro. We out here head first every day. And I just want to give y'all an insight on how much work really going behind putting all this work in that we do. So shit, you know, come with me. We gonna talk it through.
So introduce yourself for those who may not know you.
Man, to my family, man, I'm just regular old Brando Boulevard. But to the world, I'm Hotboy Gator. So.
Yeah. So you know I've been knowing you for a while, man.
Yeah. You go back with my dad, right?
Yeah. Way back with your dad, but with you too. You know what I'm saying?
Why you knew it, huh?
Yeah. I still remember when we first met. I think it was like Voodoo. And
yeah. I freestyled for you. Yeah, you and Coop J.
Yeah, it's still on YouTube right now. Yeah, it's on like 5,000 views.
Yeah.
So you know, no promotion. Yeah. Just up there.
Floating
you know
around.
What I'm saying? Yeah, man. But you know, a couple of questions just by you being from Shreveport and other artists in the city, as well as the movement or whatnot. Man, what do you think some of the things that we could do to better the situation for the city? So far as on the music scene.
As far as the music scene, I just like to see a scene where we stick together, man.
Yeah.
Like, I just dropped a video. Check out my new video, Main Music Freestyle, Hotboy Gator on YouTube. But I just dropped a new video, and I noticed, like, on Facebook, I didn't get no likes from none of my rapper friends. I didn't get no shares from none of my rapper friends. I didn't get no comments from none of my rapper friends.
Right.
But I know for a fact they saw it, because when they see me, they let me know, hey, man, I seen your new video. You know what I'm saying?
I put a comment on one of them, so I always try to show a nigga I was there.
Yeah.
So I just want to put that on there. Go to your YouTube channel. I actually left a comment there.
Yeah, I saw.
But it's not on your channel. It's on the actual dude who shot the video.
Yeah.
It's on his channel. So, and that's just the type of person I am, because what you're saying, I feel the same way. Like, and not only with rappers, but with my family.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
I even said that in the song.
Yeah.
I said I get no support from my family.
Right.
I got a new single coming out called Drive Fast.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like the frustration part of it, just dealing with the music and dealing with day-to-day life and everything that's going on. It just made me want to jump in my car, let down my windows, and drive fast. You know, just let go of my problem. And I actually made a note of that in the song, just like I get no support from my family. I get no support from the people that are close to me. But if anything was to happen big or successful in my life, they would definitely want in, and they would definitely want me to do my part for them.
I can tell you that right now, just from my personal experiences, and it's really hurtful. You know what I'm saying? Because I got family members, they listen to other artists, and I was just having this conversation with one of my family members, and he was saying that he don't like my music, right? And I respect his opinion, but then I asked him, I say, what have you listened to? He said, I haven't listened to it. See, that's even hurtful.
Yeah, so what is it that you don't like?
You haven't even listened to it.
Exactly.
But you supposed to be my blood. But you asked me for money. So that fucked me up, and it showed me, like, see, a person can't see the envious and the hatred and the jealousy within that. I do. Like, I turn that into something different, and I bottle it up and I throw it in the trash, and I keep away from them type of people. And I like to show more love to the people who show love to me, because I don't care if you my blood.
Yeah.
I will cut you off just as quick as I will an enemy.
Absolutely.
Because if you're not supporting me and you're not there for me, then you don't care for me. That's just bottom line. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. Just so far as with the video, is doing numbers right now.
Yeah, man, it's doing pretty good. I really need to get a little bit more promotion behind it, put myself in a bigger situation and get in some bigger markets and stuff like that. But for where I'm at right now and what I have put behind it, I'm satisfied with my progression, but it's still a building and growing process.
So let me ask you this right here, because this was a conversation we just got through having before we actually did the interview. And it's more so leaning towards, it's a lot of artists who don't understand the business, and they focus more on the music.
Yeah.
Now, I could be put myself in a situation where I say, well, I can focus on the music because I've been focusing on the business so long.
Yeah.
but I'm in it for the money. Like, that's just what it is. I'm not a passionate artist who want to create art and make, like, that's not what I do.
I understand.
The music was an outlet for me to keep away from the streets.
Absolutely.
And it was a hustle for me, so that's all it is. So that's why I make so. People don't understand. That's why I make so much money, because this has just been a hustle, and that's all I see it as.
Yeah.
So I try to tell a lot of other artists, you know, like yourself, when you say, I gotta do promotion, I gotta do marketing. Focus on that. If you've already mastered the music, there's no reason for you to keep on going. It's time to just focus on the business now, so you can convert it into cash. CC is what I call it, converting to cash. You know, and it's just that simple, man. And like I say, as long as you've been putting out music lyrically, you there. You know, beat wise, you there. Even with the videos, you know, you there with your choice of whoever your videographer is. So like, I don't see anything. Now it's just about getting it out to the masses, where everybody can hear it and see it. Because without that, then you really just gonna be local to family members and friends and stuff.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah. So how can everybody hit you up, like, on so far as social media and things like that?
Pretty much, I'm Hotboy Gator on everything. Hotboy_Gator on Instagram. Hotboy_Gator on Twitter. I got a Facebook. My like page is Hotboy Gator, and that's pretty much how I'm rolling. My personal page, like I say, Brando Boulevard, and that's pretty much how I'm rolling. I try to get back to everybody, anybody that shares, likes, or do anything. I try to personally tell them thank you, because you know it's a million artists out there, especially from the city that we in, and everybody's fighting for position. But you got certain people like myself who will take the time to say thank you.
Right.
Man?
And that's what you gotta start doing. Just between me and you gotta stop doing. Stop fighting for a position and take it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So and just dwelling on something like with me, like, you know, with the music, there's so many artists who will say they the best rapper, and I ain't never wanted to be in that category. Like, niggas get to talk about who the best rapper. I don't care if you bring my name up.
Yeah.
And I say who the guy to grind. Yeah. It's not an artist in this city or in this state who done question me. I done had thousands of artists tell me, like, man, I gotta give it up to you. Right? So once you find your lane, you gotta kill that shit. You know what I'm saying? You be on like Gary V. Yeah, so it's kind of like the same thing what he talking about. Whatever you want to do, when you find it, kill it. And then don't have no opponents. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody get in your way, it's time to just smash them. Yeah, man. So besides the single you just said, you just did a freestyle.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, I was just throwing myself out there in the pool, man. Like I say, just showcasing my talents. I noticed that music was kind of going in another direction, because like, you know, a lot of the guys that's from our city right now that are doing it, they like 18, 19, you know what I'm saying? I'm mid to late 20s, so I just wanted to show them, like, hey man, that, like, you know, big homie still can do it. Right. I say big homie, I really big homie.
Get on their level with the flow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, and just, you know what I'm saying, see how they're doing it, working for me.
And what's the name, the title of that?
That one right there, the freestyle track, is I just did it. I call it the Main Music Freestyle. I look at Main Music as a credible artist that displays his talent, very lyrical. You know what I'm saying, punchline delivery, stuff like that. So I named it after that, just to
what outlet is on?
It's on YouTube. I got it on YouTube, but you can search it through your search engine, any search engine.
See, I know, because I'm subscribed to the channel, so. I remember when it first came. Remember when you had text me and you sent me, I was like, I seen it already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Up like 3 minutes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, yeah, and I mean, that's really what it's all about, man. I got like going on 10,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. You got to build them subscribers up. So
yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to master that art too. I actually been looking into stuff like that, marketing, promotion, and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, man. So, you know, at the end of the day, this new series I'm creating is called Luxury Talk, right? Yeah, and it's not really so much about us being in the car or talking about luxury, but I feel like the conversation is what the luxury is.
I follow you.
How we dwelling into the hurt of family, friends, and people who follow us not really liking us because they want us to be famous before they support us.
Absolutely.
But they want us to support them before we famous. You see what I'm saying? Because they see us what we're doing. It's like it's crazy how everybody understand that, but nobody want to face the problem. And not saying us, because we facing it, the people in our lives. who won't face it? Who won't say, man, look, I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna share your shit on my Facebook page and on my YouTube and on all this.
But what I realize is, man, if they just get a clue and understand that if one person make it, that shines light on our situation.
Exactly.
If you look at all these different places, Cash Money didn't make just one artist. Right. They had several. You see what I'm saying? Baton Rouge is popping right now. It's not just one artist. It's several. You see what I'm saying? Shreveport has